Paul, I drink 2 glasses of soy milk every day, and I eat a block of tofu maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Paul, where is your scientific evidence? This makes no sense. Like, Paul, where is the research showing soy consumption has feminizing effects in men? Soy does not have any feminizing effects in men. If soy is feminizing, then show me the fucking evidence, Paul.
Yeah, sorry to break it to you, mate, but you are the evidence.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
I'm embarrassed to mention it.
Whoa. Arrested.
Dude, Corey talked to my partner.
Yeah, I did. I'm just getting some video for...
Well, if you're the one with the pepper spray, let's get...
Congratulations. You played yourself.
What a donut.
Is your wife still over there? Yeah.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Have a fun trip. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Hiding your identity, wearing all black and attacking people, and then you want to like play the victim when you get arrested and try and make people feel sorry for you. We ain't gonna do that, mate.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something. We don't care.
What the?
What the hell is even that? Living as a
Trust.
woman doesn't make you a woman.
I trust people to be an expert in their own gender. If someone has been living as a woman for 15 years...
What does that mean, living as a woman?
Well, it means what I've said.
Well, what does it mean? What does it mean to live as a woman?
I don't really know how I can answer the question again. If a trans woman
You
has
wear
been...
dresses, you read certain books, you like something. What does it mean? I mean,
Well,
not
okay.
every woman lives wearing a dress. Not every woman wears makeup. you
No,
know?
indeed, and that's a much larger question about kind of gender discourse and
Isn't it?
feminism more widely. But my point is that if someone is a woman, has lived as a woman for many years, needs support because they've experienced misogynistic abuse, I want them to be able to access that support. It's as simple as that.
What an idiot.
What is a woman? The magical question they can never answer. A woman is a woman. And that's just simple as that. But they can never answer the question, they just avoid it. I mean, how insulting is that to women, just saying, yeah, a woman is just, you know, a wig and a dress, anyone can do that. How insulting is that?
Hi. I'm a food critic and I travel around San Francisco with my phone and stream my meals. Typically for any meal, between like 75 and 100,000 people will witness the meal either live or after the fact. Would this be a good time for me to record my experience here? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
What happened?
There's no one. Okay. I think they're like all watching me as I walk out. All right, well, goodbye. I don't know what to say.
A dude walks into a cafe, wherever this is, dressed as a woman with the phone in her hand, saying they're going to record some little documentary to 100,000 people. Yeah, not many people are going to really take you serious on that fact.
Yeah, I bet you did.
Yeah, I am.
Let me see you at one of these again, man.
Why? It's free speech.
No, it's free speech.
Yeah, free
man.
speech.
You're a dick.
It's free speech, man.
Dick for
I'm
wearing
sorry you feel that way.
shirt,
I'm sorry you
man.
feel that way.
You're a dick.
We're just going undercover making videos.
Skinny legs.
Yeah, I have a disability.
Oh, I'll tell you that in your mind and your brain.
No, it's actually
fuck.
kidney failure.
Leave him alone. He's just gonna post
It's
it all
actually
on
kidney
YouTube.
failure.
Well, I hope he posts
Oh,
what
wow.
I'm saying.
I have kidney failure.
Good. I hope you go soon.
That's really
I
nice.
hope it's real soon, ass.
Keep saying what you're
I'm
saying.
gonna keep saying what I'm saying. What are you gonna
You're
do?
I'm not
What are
doing
you
anything.
gonna
I'm
do?
leaving. You're just making yourself look really good right now.
No, I'm making myself look like I have free speech.
You know what's...
I can say whatever
You
I
can say whatever you
want.
want.
I got free speech.
You know what's crazy? My video wasn't that crazy until just now, and I appreciate it.
Good. I want you to post that on Fox News on all your right-wing crap.
Awesome. Thanks for the free
Post
content.
it right there on all your Fox and all your right-wing crap.
Thank you.
Claiming you're a person of color and an immigrant.
I am a person of color and an
Yeah, and
immigrant.
an immigrant. Then you should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm born in Mexico.
Bye, kidney.
Voted for Trump.
Skinny legs.
Voted for Trump.
Do us all a favor in this world and just end it now.
Keep going, sir. You're very loving and tolerant. Very loving, very tolerant. That's definitely going to bring people over to your side. You did a good job.
Yeah, I know I did.
People are really going to be convinced.
You're a demon.
You put words in my mouth, man. I'm done with it.
No, I'm just asking.
No, at the end of the day, a woman's life is more important than the person that's inside.
So we both acknowledge that it is a person inside, but it's just not as valuable.
I am not saying that it's a fetus.
Well, you just said person.
Okay.
Do they only acquire the rights that you were talking about that we're born with after they go through the birth canal?
Sure.
So you're pro-abortion all 9 months?
Yes.
So anything that we do to that fetus prior to the 9 months, like killing it, would be acceptable?
Sure.
And do you believe that kids are born trans?
Yeah.
Okay, so what if a Christian wanted to abort their trans kid because they were trans? You wouldn't have any issue with that?
I mean, it doesn't matter because it's not like you put words in my mouth, man. I'm done with it.
No, I'm just asking.
Got him.
Shout out to Alazer. He always catches him out. He's too smart. He really is. And this is just easy work for him because he just makes these people look stupid by their own logic.
How are you? You have the Moderna stare. Look, do you like little kids get their genitals out? I know she's single. I know she's lonely. You can just tell. Look how sad and lonely your life is. This is what you do? You come out here and try to protest for little kids to cut off their genitals? This is the future. This is how pathetic. This is what evil looks like.
So my thing is when it comes to parents' rights, like for me, it's about protecting the parents' rights.
I understand.
Raise their children how they want to raise them. Okay, my mom let me drop out of school at 16. You know, that's not really a great thing to say.
No,
it's not a great thing to say, but my mom
and I love you. I don't hate you. I know you guys are mad at me. I don't hate trans people. I'm here because I do want to make a message because I do think that we're over-sexualizing children.
And you know what? It's not over-sexualizing them. It's allowing children to express themselves the way they want to express themselves.
But what about all the internet pornography? You know, when you and I were kids, now kids are exposed to so much stuff. It's causing gender confusion, sexual confusion. No, what I'm saying is I want to help it with mental health.
Do you know, when Alex was talking to this individual, I think we all knew exactly how this person was going to look. So they think expressing all this crazy stuff to kids, and then you want to say, you know, we should let kids express themselves. Why don't you just let kids be kids and just leave them alone, eh? You ever thought about that?
Technically here, if I have a miscarriage, I am not going to go to jail.
A miscarriage is not an elected abortion.
Medically, it is your body.
But it has nothing to do with the law.
It is your body.
There is no law that says that a woman can't have a miscarriage.
In Wisconsin, there is not.
In nowhere.
There is.
No, it's not.
They
can't legislate if a woman has a miscarriage.
Talking. There
okay,
should
Mama.
not.
Yeah,
there
She's
should
so
not
angry.
ever be
Why
a
are you
law
yelling over me?
because I need to be heard.
Nobody believes there should be a law on miscarriage.
It's very hard to see a sophisticated adult conversation. It's normally screaming and shouting and talking over people. It's always the same traits we see in these videos, ain't it?
Most of the trans men that are here, they've all got beards. Right. A lot of them are hench. They all take testosterone. They go to gyms.
Whose uncle's this?
They'll go into a woman's bathroom, and as far as they're concerned, the husband will see a bloke with a big hairy bloke go into a woman's bathroom and go in there after him.
Right.
Yeah.
So yours is kind of the flip side argument that trans men are now allowed in like women's spaces, but they are biologically female, right?
Nobody's talking about this. Absolutely nobody's talking about the fact that trans men exist. Trans men are just as vulnerable as trans women. It's all about trans women.
Stop it. Get some help.
I think every man on earth would feel uncomfortable with a dude with a wig and a dress going in the bathroom if, like, you know, your missus is in there, your kids, your mum, whatever. Every man is going to feel uncomfortable with that. And my question is, why are these people so obsessed about going in the women's toilet? What's wrong about going in the man's toilet? You know? Why are they so fixated on going in the women's bathroom? I don't get it.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
A lot of people don't watch the women's leagues. Do you think it might help if they played topless?
No, that's extremely misogynistic and disgusting.
Well, the ratings would probably go up, right?
Yeah, but that's
They probably would.
What do you think's a better idea to get the ratings up?
Educate and advocate for women's rights, especially with...
No, but where would the money come from? That's why I'm trying to figure out revenue streams.
Well, you have to spend money to make...
Well, they've definitely been spending money. So no on the topless thing? Your women should play naked?
Yes. Do you like it?
Yeah, I don't mind the titties.
Me too.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, it's probably a bit inappropriate and on the degenerate side of things, but he's not wrong though, is he? That's the thing.
What do I do for work? I don't. I'm
Who would have guessed?
professionally disabled.
What?
And his job is
taking care of the professionally disabled.
he gets paid for taking care of me instead of doing it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because let's be for real, sometimes taking care of you is a full-time job. I have to feed you. I have to make sure you're bathed sometimes. I have to take you out for enrichment.
You sometimes have to dress me because I won't dress myself.
Yeah, you're literally not dressed now.
You have to make sure that I take my socks off because sometimes I forget I'm wearing socks and then I cry about it.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, are you wearing socks? And then I look down and I'm wearing socks and then I stop crying.
Mm-hmm. And I have to make sure you take your medication.
Yeah.
And I have to clean up after you because you're incapable of doing both physically and mentally. I have to do your laundry because you can't get up and down the stairs.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with you people?
Bloody hell, what in the job seekers allowance is going on here? Professionally disabled, what the hell does that mean? And how am I not surprised that these two are leeching off everyone else's hard work, and this is where our taxpayers' money is going?
It's an evil world we live in.
You're creating racism. You're spreading. You're like discriminating. You're
Are you on something?
No, are you on something that's a racist, disgusting, dumb?
You know what I'm on?
Shut up.
I'm on
Look,
Jesus.
bitch, you better chill the fuck out. I'm ready.
What are you gonna do? I have you on camera.
Back up. Yeah, you got me
You
on
gonna touch
camera.
me? Are you gonna touch me?
Yeah, you got me on. Don't put that. Step towards me again. It's gonna be so.
It's a public.
Step
It's a
towards me
public
again,
place.
Step towards me again.
I mean, you've been the one in my
Straight
face.
step to me again. Pussy.
You've been in my
Shut up. You're
face.
trash.
I'm
You
trash.
do something to yourself.
I'm trash
You
because
are
I'm white,
causing
everyone.
Discrimination. You are causing.
I'm
racism.
causing discrimination, everyone.
You are a disgusting piece of trash. You need to go do something. To
So
yourself.
this man is obviously enveloped in evil.
Remember to go do something to yourself.
Hey, Anthony!
Racist people.
I got a leftist here.
Go harm yourself.
Oh, he told me to go harm myself.
Wow.
Yeah, racist people should go harm themselves. The world is a better place without racist people like you.
Looking at this clip, who do you think the racist one is? I know we live in a world where a lot of people say you can't be racist to a white person, but you definitely can, and this video is proof of that.
Spreading false information, inaccurate statistics.
This guy's definitely on something.
You're on something, you fucking racist piece of shit.
So how am I racist? He doesn't think that 13% of the community commits 50% of the crimes. What's up?
Facts. Yeah, what you're telling us facts.
Yeah, 13% of the population commits 50% of the crimes.
So telling this guy to go himself and threatening him, being abusive to him, getting in his face, and then you're shouting and screaming at him that he's the racist one. Yeah, make it make sense.
That just makes no fucking sense.
No, don't do that. Don't.
No fucking trainers. No fucking
It's unfortunate because we're trying to have a conversation.
You're trying to have a conversation. Good luck, mate. Unemployed activities. Wow. Some of these people are just way too old to be doing this. Like, it's just childish, unemployed activities. Haven't people got better things to do? Well, clearly they don't, actually.
Hey neighbor, I'm here and I'm genderqueer. I want you to know that you are amazing. You deserve every single human right allotted to you because you are human. That's no matter who you are. That doesn't matter if you're an immigrant, doesn't matter if you're queer, doesn't matter if you're trans, doesn't matter where you're from. Just because you're human. And that's what my ancestors meant when they were on the Continental Congress. That's what my ancestors were looking for when they landed on Plymouth Rock. That's why my ancestors were the colonial assholes they were. Because they were looking for the freedom to be who they were. And they found that here with the indigenous people of America. Now they were assholes. And once they found it, they were mean to indigenous people of America.
Why can I never ever find a video where people are saying and they never look normal? Never. I need to find a video where they say the same things but they look normal. I have never seen one. Because she looks like, you know when you create your own character in a video game and you just click the randomize button when you get to customize their features and hair and all that? Yeah, she's the randomized final boss.
Oh, it says Charlie is a Nazi. Wow.
So I know you're obviously very anti-trans.
No, I'm pro-reality.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you were
me
pro-reality, let me tell you a story that explains this sign a little bit.
Let me guess. All the Nazis were against trans people too, and therefore that makes me a Nazi.
Yeah, you mean the.
Wait, hold on.
You mean all of the Nazis that was the first book burning.
Wait, hold on.
The first people, just like Donald Trump, the first people that Nazis went after were trans people and immigrants. And you fail to see the parallels with that.
Do you have a dog?
I do have a dog.
So did Hitler. Are you a Nazi? Oh my goodness. You have a dog and so did Hitler. I can't believe it. Hitler had a dog. You have a dog. You're a Nazi.
Oh my God. Do you have short hair and up teeth? You must be a Nazi, motherfucker.
Let's elevate our discussion above personal insults.
Trying to run away. Look at him.
You see, the left can't debate, so they just call names. The left can't have a dialogue, so they just call names.
I already knew when this guy was starting to get humbled by Charlie and he's getting his own logic used against him. They can't have a conversation or a debate. Yeah, they just walk off and they really think they said something.
Do you think you'll be better looking in 10 years' time?
Yeah, because I take really good care of my skin, my body, and everything, so...
Wait, sorry, but how is all of the holes in your face taking care of your skin?
I'm still taking care of my skin. My skin is clear.
I don't know. Piercings, that part of your skin is not good for your skin. That part.
I mean, tell me how it's not good for my skin.
Anything that tears away at the fabric of your skin, we would say isn't good for your skin, right?
It doesn't matter. If you go to a hospital right now, they're going to put a needle on you, right? So it doesn't really matter.
I don't want them to do that, but...
I mean, but they're going to...
How can you compare a needle to getting, like, flipping 55 different piercings on your face?
Regardless, if you get in a car crash or whatever, they're still going to put an eye right.
Well, yeah, but if you could avoid the tearing of your skin, every medical advancement pushes away from...
I mean, it's going to happen. Like, it could happen to you regardless, like, whether your skin is, like, whether you're going out here, living your life, tomorrow you can be in a car crash and that's...
Yeah, but no one's going out looking to be in a car crash to get needles put in their face. This girl willingly went out and paid someone to put all these different piercings in her face, and then she sat here talking about she looks after herself and her skin. Man, you can only imagine what her face is going to look like when she takes all those piercings out, because those holes and scars are always going to be there.
You know, like your whole is like gone.
That's true.
So it doesn't really matter to put all of this like...
Wait, it doesn't matter how you present your face?
How you treat your skin, like 100% like that. Like, I take care of my skin.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna... Yeah.
Out of everything she could have said on that podcast when she went on there, her saying, I'm going to look better in 10 years, I look after my skin and myself, was probably the most least believable thing she could have said. Like, I know I said it in the clip, but you can only imagine how her face is going to look when she takes all that out. Because most of us who've had piercings, they stay there. Those scars and little, you know, pinpoints in places, they stay forever. They're not just going to go away. And isn't that stuff annoying? Like, she's got like 10 just round her lips. Like, trying to eat food and all that. And isn't that annoying?